Hey everyone, Matt from Soundrolling.com, and I wanted to do kind of two demos in one. You might think that, for instance, you're hearing the sound from this little lavalier that I'm going to explain in a second, but actually you're hearing it being wirelessly transmitted from a Sennheiser G3 from the, let me stay on axis, from the Deity D3 Pro. I already did an unboxing video that you can check out as well. I'm just showing you the components and some of the features of it. But again, to recap the main ones, because it's internally battery powered through USB-C charging, which is on most phones these days. I've got a One Plus. It means that now you can easily make an affordable wireless boom solution. And because this is a short shotgun, hold your ears for a sec. Because this is a relatively short shotgun, you're going to be able to hide this in most mounts, and it's going to, I think, make a great asset to quite a lot of people, not only starting out, but as we can see in this scenario, maybe a wireless plant, which is where obviously I've hidden the mic just out of shot, maybe. I'm a bit too far away from my screen to see it. Yeah, so let me pop this back on. Okay, so now let's speak about the lav. Now, the lav that I'm wearing is the VLAV. This is aimed mainly at YouTubers and maybe DSLR people in a pinch. And this is because it's $49 and it's basically built for phones, DSLRs, with all the kind of same flexibility that's in the D3 Pro in terms of that pin technology to be able to choose which kind of side it needs to be on. So that means that you can plug it into your phone. So without further ado, let me show you how it sounds. Now, obviously, my placement isn't very good, and I am using the camera mic called Open Camera. Yeah, Open Camera. This is for Android. It doesn't work on my default kind of camera app for the One Plus, but I think it works with the iPhone camera. And again, device may vary, but I know that if you're on Android, Open Camera will work for you. You'll have to go into the settings, and then you will have to find the audio options and lower that sensitivity as low as it'll go, because as you can probably see, it's still pretty close to my voice, and this mic is very, very sensitive. So I'm actually trying to be more conscious of being a little quieter. And then, yeah, this is how it sounds when there's nothing going on. See that self noise? There's a little kind of fan in the background. But no, let's use this to show you my setup with the D3 Pro. Okay, so this is basically the little setup. We have it obviously coming out of the cable here. We can see that it's green, which means it's accepted some sort of signal. And then I think I've got, you can tell where you've put your gain. You get an extra 20 dB of stepless gain added onto this, which is great. So this is actually pretty low down. We've only gone between 1 and 2. And then on the transmitter side of things, we have done -21, and this is just because my voice generally tends to go quite up and down. Then it's obviously on its podium just below. Again, if I could actually see, I probably would have lowered this a little more so you wouldn't see it, but if you come around behind the scenes, then it's obviously going straight in to the receiver. I always make sure that my receivers are generally at 0 dB unless there's special circumstances. And then I won't be able to show you the settings. I'm still recording just so I can sync this all up. But what that means is that when you go into the manual mode, you're going to be able to select the option just one notch above cutting all the sound off completely. And then I think this about wraps up what is a complicated video shooting process for a very simple concept. To demonstrate the quality, firstly close up, this is quite a reverberant room. There's one wall of fabric on the side, but otherwise it's just a massive concrete space, so there's lots of echo in here. But because obviously proximity effect and things like that, my voice is getting deep and nice, hopefully. So I'll try and do a few more tests, but I'm definitely going to be using this in my kit. Again, retails for around $250, and that includes a kit also for a shotgun mount, not just for the DSLR mount. And it comes with an adapter for the 3.5mm, which takes it to XLR to get you onto those more professional kind of rigs. So then it it's going to fit and work perfectly in a Rycott basket, like a super shield and things like that. So as always, I will be doing more videos. Check the date of this video. Hopefully this information has not gone out of date, as I leave all my stuff up as I have been doing for years and just come back and re-update it. So get down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And otherwise, I will see you later.